What's going on, champions? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about the 7 best side hustles that you can start in 2022. These are not the fluffy kind of side hustles. These are real side hustles that you can start in 2022. The top side hustles that you can do from the comfort of your home without leaving your bed once you have them set up. All you got to do is set up the systems, put them in place, and you can start profiting today. So again, I'm not talking about Uber driving. I'm not talking about door dashing. I'm not talking about Amazon Marketplace or e-commerce or even cleaning, dog sitting, house sitting. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real side hustles for 2022, income guaranteed, right? So if this is you, if you are looking for something that you can get kicked off today and start making money, you got to pay close attention and watch till the very end of this video. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, hit that subscribe button now. And also, if you've been watching but you have not yet subscribed, look, 2022 is value loaded, so you got to hit that subscribe button now to avoid missing out on the helpful tips for your financial wellness and financial success on this channel. Okay, now hit that like button as well and share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. Let's cut to the chase and dive right into it. So the very first side hustle. Okay, before we dive into this, right, I know I said cut to the chase. This is a big deal, but why is this a big deal, right? This matters a lot because we need cash flow. A lot of people have debt they got to pay off. A lot of people just have more bills they got to, pay. A lot of people need more money to save and invest. So if this applies to you, keep watching. If none of this applies to you, thank you, and you can bounce right now. So let's cut through the chase again and jump right into it. Number one is create NFTs. So NFTs is short for non-fungible tokens. And if you've been paying attention in 2021, NFTs is the wave, guys. I mean, we're going to talk about this real quick. Just for those of you who do not know what NFTs are, here is a publication from CoinDesk. According to CoinDesk, non-fungible token market, the NFT market, has grown into a major sector of the crypto industry in 2021, right? With the total amount spent on purchasing NFTs surpassing 12.6 billion. That's billion with a B, guys. So the NFT market is one of the fastest growing sectors right now, and you gotta jump in 2022. This is still in the infancy stage. No matter the hype and the buzz you're seeing, this is still in the very early stages, and you gotta jump in. You've got people making millions of dollars, and look, if you cannot create NFTs, right? I said creating NFTs. If you cannot create NFTs, there are so many sites and platforms that will teach you the step-by-step process to create NFTs. But if you cannot create NFTs and you have some money laying on the side, you can purchase these NFTs, the ones that have the momentum behind them, and you can flip them. You can rent them out. You can stake them for return. So these are some of the hustles that you're gonna see in 2022. But the real money will go to the creators of these NFTs. So if you've got the know-how and maybe you're looking to learn how to do this and you're looking to make more money, look, NFTs is the way to go in 2022. So for those of you who are wondering, how do you create NFTs? OpenSea is one of the largest online places for you to create your NFTs. Now, it does cost a little bit of money for you to mint the NFTs once you've created them. But here's the deal. These things are selling like hotcakes right now. So NFTs are the way to go. And if you want to learn more about the OpenSea and how to create NFTs, like I said, there's enormous resources online for you to do so. So you could check out OpenSea and you can see what's happening. Again, I am not being sponsored by any of these. I'm just bringing you the right information from my research. None of these companies are paying me to bring you this information, just so everyone knows that, right? So again, you can see the top collections over the last 7 days that has sold, and you can kind of see what these are, and you can just go get an idea of what you want to create when it comes to NFTs. Okay, so let's jump right to number 2. So the second thing I want to share with you when it comes to side hustles is Fiverr. right? You want to jump on the Fiverr gig. So for those of you who do not know Fiverr, Fiverr is an online marketplace for gigs, for those who want to create gigs. So all you got to do is go to Fiverr.com, and you can see on Fiverr, people are selling their services, are offering services, professional services, from things like logo design, voiceovers. If you've got a nice voice like me, you can go on there and you can do voiceovers. You can even, design graphics for people. And you've got so many services. You've got things from SEO, to translation, to illustration, and you've got things from to WordPress. So you've got people looking for so many services, people who are looking for those to create content for them. So whatever your skill is, if you got some talent in music, if you've got some talent in writing, if you've got some talent in video and animation, listen, you gotta hop on Fiverr and get on these gigs. These gigs will pay you starting today. Fiverr pays you like that. So all you gotta do is bring your talent, and Fiverr will match you with the people who are looking for talent like yours. So again, a quick way to start making money in 2022. So again, if you have not learned anything so far, NFTs and Fiverr are way to go. These are the ways to go right now. Number 3 is Airbnb host. So we are in the sharing economy. We are in the gig economy and the sharing economy, right? So you've got all these online platforms that have created endless possibilities for people like you and I to hop on and make some money. So when I say Airbnb, you may be thinking, oh man, now I need to buy furniture, I need to do all of this. Now, there are different models that you can participate in when it comes to Airbnb. And the very first one, like we all know, is renting a space in your home. That's the easiest. If you've got an apartment and you've got some empty bedrooms, or maybe you are out on the weekends, you travel quite a bit, you can rent your bedroom for the weekend. Now, the other thing that people are jumping on these days, now in 2022, this is gonna blow up, is what we call the rental arbitrage. This means you do not own the home. You basically go out to a landlord and you rent their apartment, and you furnish that apartment, and you list it on Airbnb and sites like Airbnb, HomeAway, Booking.com, and you rent that apartment on these platforms. And you can rent these apartments out for, 3 times the rent, and just profit on whatever that spread is between the rent and your booking price. So these are ways to make money in 2022. Quick ways to make some good amount of money. I'm currently doing Airbnb hosting, and I tell you what, it's been very, very good. But again, you got to make sure you tap in with the right people to get the right knowledge. Now, for those of you who have no money to furnish an apartment, those of you who don't have a place of your own, maybe you live in your parents' basement and you want to take advantage of this, there's a model called the co-hosting model. All you got to do is look for people who already have Airbnbs and offer to co-host the space. So they're going to give you percentage of the profit. So basically what this means is they have these apartments or these homes that they are willing to rent out, or they are already listed on Airbnb, and you are going to serve as a property manager. So the property manager and the booking manager, and all you're going to do is make the reservations, control the reservation, and then split the profit with them. So this is the co-hosting model, the easiest, no money out of your pocket to get into this space, but you got to put in the sweat equity to get into the co-hosting model. Next up is similar to Airbnb, but this is for cars. This is called Turo hosting. I did Turo in 2021 and it was good. I gotta tell you that Turo is one of the easiest ways to turn a vehicle. So if you have a car that's just sitting in your driveway, maybe your parents' car or your vehicle or your neighbor's car, you could take that vehicle and turn it into a money-making machine. The liability could become an asset in 2022. So again, this is the platform right here, Turo. So you go onto Turo.com and you can see they give you some examples of how you can make money and the expectations. According to this website, Turo website, the platform says that on average, the annual income for one vehicle is $10,500. And now, if you can get 3 cars on the platform, that's around $31,500 a year. And if you can get 7 cars on the platform, that's around $73,000 a year. So again, just with 2 cars, you could be bringing in like $21K a year. That's some good income. And For those of you who work from home and you have a car just sitting in your driveway, what a better way to turn your car into an asset by making an extra $10,500 a year. I mean, that's around give or take $900 a month. That's good. That can pay some of your bills. That can help pay down your credit card debt. That could help pay down your student loan, and that could help, boost your investing and your savings. So you got to take advantage of these platforms. So next up, number 5 is similar to what we've been talking about in the sharing economy. This is Peerspace. This is one of the hustles that I have on my list to try in 2022. I haven't tried this one out yet, but I've heard great things about Peerspace. So Peerspace is similar to Airbnb, except that you are not renting your place for the night. You are basically renting your space for the day. So again, this is the website here, Peerspace.com, and you can become a host on Peerspace and earn money today. So basically, you can rent your space out for meetings. You can rent your space out for events, for filming, and for photo shoots. So if you have a nice apartment, a nice studio that you feel like people can come in and rent and shoot YouTube videos like this one, then you've got yourself a money-making opportunity. So this is something you got to try today. And if you've got friends that have cool apartments or cool homes, you could take their home and you could help them rent out on an hourly basis. This is not overnight. I mean, you can still rent overnight, but this is not meant to be overnight stays, and you can start cashing in and cashing big in 2021 starting today. So you got to pay close attention to Peerspace for those of you who have not heard about it before. So next up is online. This is number 6, online tutoring and courses. Now, this is something that we've heard about over and over, right? But here's the trick here. If you've got a skill, if you've got something, a specialized knowledge in something, it doesn't even have to be something too complex like physics or mathematics or whatever. This can be, maybe you have some recipes, you have some ways of doing things when it comes to putting things together, assembling things. You've got a special skill. Everyone has a special skill, including yourself right now watching this thinking that you do not have a skill. If you dig deep within you and you ask people around you, they're gonna tell you what you're really good at. And you can take that thing and you purpose and package it up and sell it as a course, right? And now if you don't want to do the course thing, you can still go tutor people. You can go, there are so many platforms online where you can sign up and become a tutor. So you can teach a unique skill, or you could teach a unique subject. Again, you don't have to be an economist, you don't have to be a statistician, or you don't have to be a chemist, these scientist type stuff. You don't have to do all of that stuff, right? It can be something as simple as teaching people how to edit photos. It could be something as simple as teaching people how to make a meal. It could be something as, teaching people how to, the best workout tips. And you can package this into a content like a PDF, video, or even audio, and you can just sell these on these platforms and make a lot of money. So this is still gonna be huge in 2022. The reason why this is gonna be huge in the near future is people these days are doing everything virtually, doing everything online. No one wants to get out anymore. The pandemic has shown people that the traditional way of life is not always going to be what we'll all base our life around, right? So these days, if you really want to tap into the top money making opportunity in 2022, online tutoring and courses is the way to go. So there's so many platforms. I'm not gonna dive into that one, but you can go do the research for yourself and monetize your skill set. Monetizing your skill set is the wave in 2022. So let's jump into the last but not the least. This kind of ropes into the whole online remote space, right? And this is the virtual assistant. If you've noticed, everything I've talked about so far has to do with you having a connection to the internet. All you gotta do is have a Wi-Fi and have a laptop. You do not have to go into a physical office to become a virtual assistant. There's a huge demand right now for virtual assistants, and this side hustle can pay you as much as $25 an hour. So these are some of the top side hustles that you can dive into in 2022 and guarantee yourself some extra cash flow. So again, you gotta take action with any of these. You know, when I talk about these things, the key thing is taking action today. I've given you 7 hot and top side hustles that you can jump into starting today. So again, if you found some value from any of these side hustles and you've gained some insight, be sure to share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. People deserve to boost their income and find out the top ways to do so in 2022. So again, stay posted, keep winning, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.